welcome. It's Krista Drake and Cecilia with Koala Baby, and today we're going to be talking about the pros to cloth diapering.
Rewind. It should be the cons to cloth diapering.
Yeah, some of the biggest challenges that I faced and a lot of others have faced. So first up comes to mind is, we're still in the newborn days, 7.5 weeks in, and for those first diaper changes, Cecilia screamed. She was not having it, and the cloth diapering took me just a little bit longer, a little more stressful to snap on I was using, I can show you if I can move her around. I was using pre-folds and workhorses, and so this is a workhorse from Mountain Diaper. Talk about them some more. Wonderful. And this is their cloth, these pre-fold. You'll see a little yellowing. I did get some breast milk staining. A little disappointed because these were gifted to me brand new. Well, not brand new, used, but super white and clean. But when the sun starts coming out in Vermont, January in Vermont, not too much sun, I've heard that the sunning really helps with that. But diaper facts aside, I was using the pre-folds pretty much throughout with my little snap cover. So you've got 2 steps instead of the 1-step disposable, and it does take a little bit more time. Maybe me and my husband will have to have a race. He's probably quicker at cloth diapering than I am anyway. He's just very efficient. But we'll have that little bit of a race and see how much time. But when the baby is screaming and really upset, it feels like a lot. Or when you're doing it 12 times a day, it can sometimes feel like a lot. Wasn't enough to sway me, but my husband might say otherwise. Next step is one of the biggest things. Your load of laundry. I do it every other day, and that's worked pretty well. For me, I did some research, found a wonderful website, Mountain Diapering, and they give a 16-page pamphlet. And I knew I was in trouble, that I was likely stuck with cloth diapering when I read the 16-page document twice. And so they gave a really good overview, and from that I was able to look at my washer and say, here's something I can try. And we're almost 2 months in, and they still smell fresh and clean. I'm using just the regular Tide detergent, and I'm happy with my wash routine. Sorry, this is supposed to be the negatives. So it worked really well for me. Everyone else, almost everyone else, and I likely, as I continue this journey in the next couple of years, will find problems. Mildew smell, dog smell, diapers stay for a week when your roof blows off. We had that happen. There are complications. You have to learn a routine, do some research, and you have to commit to doing that laundry every 2 to 3 days. That is not for everyone. That's a pretty big con. And, from a environmental standpoint, you're using hot water energy and electric to move everything around. So, there is a cost there, and it's a cost that's really hard to measure. So, yeah, laundry, love it or hate it. And, that might direct you which way to go with cloth diapering. So, next up is the upfront cost of diapers. So you can buy a box a week of disposables and that's your routine. But when you're cloth diapering, you have to spend a bigger chunk of money, buy a product for a longer amount of time, and stick with it. So, it is upfront cost. I was super fortunate and was gifted a newborn set. And I think, that kind gift really made me fall in love with it. So not everyone's that fortunate and would have to invest, $150, $200, $250 for a newborn set of diapers. So that is a lot of cost up front, and that is challenging. That said, I discovered a really awesome resource through Jay's Nest, another YouTube blog, And she mentioned the, let me grab the name, theclothoption.org. And I looked into it, and it is a bank of donated diapers that they then collect and send out to people in need. So I was so surprised. The Cloth Option says that 1 in 3 people in the US struggle with diaper need, paying for diapers. And I was just like, cloth diapering makes so much sense for that need. And this is a wonderful program where you apply. You just need to show residency and, decide whether you can afford to start your own cloth diapering or whether it is a real need for you. And if they agree that you have a need, which sounds like a lot of the time happens, then they'll ship you a set of 20 newborn diapers, or a set of 15 infant diapers, or 15 older child diapers. And they just ask that you ship those back when you're done, or you can pick them up from your local representative if there's a representative in the area. That's something I'm thinking of, maybe volunteering through this program. So there are options if you want cloth and you're in need. And I think that's a really, really cool thing. Probably gonna have to do a whole separate post on that because, I'm pretty passionate about babies getting what they need. And I think that that is an awesome, awesome option. Okay. A lot of talking. I'm a teacher by trade. You'd think I'd be used to this, but now for my last again, for those of you who watched the other post. For my last category, for me, it was research and the decision of what diaper to use. That there's a lot more choice with cloth. It's not which of these 10 brands that are almost the same do you buy at the store. It's which of these 40 brands that are all online do you buy. And, there's 7 different types of diapers within those brands. So that can be overwhelming. I can tell you, so I didn't get overwhelmed. I had a friend, the same friend that donated those gifts, and she said, Green Mountain Diapering. That's my go-to. I order a lot from them. I love the resources. They have awesome resources. They have that 16-page guide that tells you so much information. They have pictures of the diapers on the babies. They have the sizing information, the weight information, and they also carefully selected their products to products that they can really back, that they can say, I feel good about selling this to people. I feel good about putting it on a baby. It's a Vermont local company. And if you have questions, so I had a question because I bought a lot of secondhand diapers from a friend, got excited early on in the pregnancy and bought 45 diapers, I think, and then realized it's probably not exactly what I wanted. So they had microfiber inserts, and I wrote an email and got written back directly from Karen, who I believe may be an owner or, very key member of this group. So, ask questions if you have them, and you should get that reply, and, it feels like a real person looking out for you, giving you advice. So that was so helpful. I'm going to put a link, Green Mountain Diapers. They have a Facebook page too. If you don't want to commit to ordering anything yet, on the Facebook page, you can become a member of the friends group, and then they have their 16-page, everything you need to know, especially about washing. And so useful to decide, can I do this? Do I want to do this? Definitely recommend it. And if you do order from them, just tick the box and you can get a printed version of that. I've got mine hiding right in the diaper drawer. So I said the cons, but I also didn't do a great job. I apologize. I think I'm a little too in love with cloth diapering, so I threw in some of the ways to combat the cons. So I do apologize for that. the way I'm gonna get more of a true, no, club diapering, not for me, is I'm gonna bring in my husband who's currently using disposables, and he'll give you his perspective, and we'll see where the chips fall, having some different perspectives on that. So thank you again for joining us. We've still got, let's see, this is post 2, pros and cons. So we've still got 3 more days of our introductory I'm Mama, but this is all about baby koala. And we have 2 more days, 3 more days. Oh, guys, the sleep with a newborn is still a little tough. So and I shouldn't say guys, people, the sleep with a newborn is tough, and the train of thought can be a little challenging. So it feels like an interesting endeavor to take on a YouTube channel, but I'm hoping it'll stick, and I'm hoping to make some good connections through it and see where it goes. But I was gonna say, we have 3 more days of posts because I'm doing an introductory welcome to baby koala, and keep looking out for those posts. We'll send them on this week. Alrighty. Oh, and if you notice I'm in the same clothes, baby's in the same clothes, I did 2 film sessions in a day to try and get ahead of the game. So I didn't not get dressed, but that does happen, the same clothes the next day. That's the reality of being a new mom. But thankfully, this is still the same day. Might even get a shower in today. Enough about me, enough about my rambling. Have a great day. Thanks for joining Mama Koala. Like, follow, subscribe. Look forward to getting to know you guys.